the windswept cliffs above Ilfracombe, North Devon, where the Bristol Channel crashes against jagged rocks and the air hums with the salt of the sea, stands Chambercombe Manor, an ancient house of weathered stone and sagging timbers, its walls steeped in centuries of secrets. In 1865, a hidden room was uncovered within its depths, a discovery that unveiled a grim mystery: a four-poster bed, its curtains drawn tight, concealing a skeleton lying in repose. Buried in the local churchyard, the bones left behind a restless spirit, footsteps echoing along the chapel corridors and into the cobbled courtyard. Weird sounds drifting from the secret room, a ghostly presence haunting Chambercombe Manor with an identity lost to time, its lament a whisper in the shadows of North Devon's rugged coast. The tale begins in the early 17th century, during the reign of James I. When Chambercombe Manor was the seat of the Penrose family, its halls alive with the clatter of feasts and the murmur of tenants' pleas. In 1625, Lady Isabel Penrose, a widow of 35 winters, ruled the estate with a quiet grace, her chestnut hair streaked with grey, her hands deft from years of needlework. Known for her piety and her rose garden, she harboured a secret, a daughter, Cecily, born out of wedlock to a sailor lost at sea, a child she hid from the world to shield her honour. Cecily, a girl of 16 summers, grew up in the manor's shadows, her laughter a rare bloom in its sombre corridors, her existence known only to Isabel and a trusted maid, Joan Morecambe. On a stormy October night, tragedy struck. Cecily fell ill with a fever, her breaths shallow as Isabel tended her in a hidden room off the chapel, a chamber sealed behind a false wall to keep. Isabel prayed by the four-poster bed, its curtains drawn to muffle Cecily's cries. But the fever raged unchecked. By dawn, Cecily was gone, her body still beneath the velvet drapes. Grief shattered Isabel. Unable to bear the shame of a public burial, she left Cecily in the bed, sealing the room tighter with stone and plaster, whispering a final prayer as Joan wept beside her. Isabel died 2 winters later in 1627, her secret buried with her in St. Brannock's churchyard, the hidden room forgotten as Chambercombe passed to distant kin, its walls guarding the sorrow within. For centuries, the manor stood, its secrets locked in stone, until 1865, when the Trevelyan family, new tenants from Barnstaple, took residence. William Trevelyan, a merchant of 40 winters, his wife Catherine, a gentlewoman with a love of history, and their 3 children sought to restore the house's faded grandeur. One October afternoon, while repairing a sagging chapel wall, William's hammer struck hollow plaster, a false panel gave way, revealing a hidden room, its air thick with dust and decay. Inside stood a 4-poster bed, its curtains drawn tight. Catherine, trembling, pulled them back. A skeleton lay in repose, its bones draped in tattered linen, its skull resting where a pillow had crumbled to ash. The Trevelyans froze, the children's gasps echoing as the manor's secrets spilled into the light, a grim relic of a life concealed. The vicar of St. Brannock's, Nathaniel Varon, was summoned. His stern hands blessed the remains, naming them unknown soul in the parish log, and buried them in the churchyard under a simple stone on a foggy November morn. Yet peace did not follow. Within weeks, footsteps began to echo through the manor, a slow tread pacing the chapel corridors and out into the cobbled courtyard, heard most often at dusk or midnight. Weird sounds, soft moans, a rustle of curtains drifted from the secret room, now empty save for the bed's frame, its walls a silent witness to the Trevelyans' unease. Catherine, sleepless, whispered of a woman's grief. William, a skeptic, felt a chill in the chapel, his pipe smoke curling as if brushed by unseen breath. By 1879, the haunting was a whispered dread. Servants like Alice Kessel, dusting the corridors at twilight, heard the footsteps, a deliberate pace, fleeing as they echoed into the courtyard, her tail a shiver. In 1900, a tenant farmer named John Penhallow, lodging at Chambercombe, woke to the weird sounds. A moan from the secret room, his lantern dimming as he peered inside, finding nothing but dust, the air thick with a scent of roses and sorrow. The ghost's identity remained a mystery. No records named Cecily, no. Penrose confessed the sin, though whispers tied it to Isabel's hidden shame. Her daughter's spirit bound to the manor where she died unseen. In 1923, a curate named Edward Boscawen, preaching at St. Brannock's, ventured to Chambercombe on an October night, Becket's murder month, hoping to quell the ghost with prayer. The footsteps paced the chapel corridor. A moan rose from the secret room. His cross trembled as he glimpsed a shadow in a gown. Fading into the courtyard, his journal noting only, "A mother's grief walks unabsolved." In 1953, a local historian named Sarah Trelawney, researching manor tales, stayed overnight. She heard the footsteps at midnight, a soft tread into the courtyard, and a moan from the secret room. Her notebook trembling as she sketched the bed's frame, the air heavy with roses and loss. In 1979, a visitor named Catherine Vesey, touring Chambercombe at dusk, heard the weird sounds, a rustle, a moan from the secret room, her breath catching as footsteps echoed into the courtyard, fading as the wind sighed through the cliffs. The haunting persists, a ghostly tread, a mournful sound, tied to the secret room where Cecily lay, her skeleton's burial a bomb yet not a release. Today, Chambercombe Manor stands near Ilfracombe, a historic site open to wanderers, its secret room a silent hollow, its chapel corridors and courtyard a stage for the ghost of a mother and her child. Their identity lost, but their presence felt in North Devon's shadowed embrace. Many thanks for treading this tale's dark path. If its chill gripped you, follow, subscribe, and comment below.